All right. Made it to the graveyard. Doing all right. What are we looking for again? We got the Xander. What the? What the? What the? What the? Ew. Now why don't we return and oh, this guy. He's looking a little he's looking pretty tasty. I missed. This could be bad. Blowflies not... I thought blowflies were hostile. I mean, they're red on the thing. Oh, yeah. Whoops. 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 Hang on. Hang on. Alright, we're good. Tobacco. Is it wacky tobacco? You know what? I'm gonna eat one of these jalapenos. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Rock flower. All right, we've got the things. We can return to Sunny. The campfire. The campfire that's all the way the fuck over there. God damn it. All right, Sunny. I've got the ingredients.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder.
Healing
Go
powder.
on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
How do I? Skill requirement ingredients. Oh, I see.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need.
Okay.
Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Sounds good.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I think so. Need to get to Prim.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it.
Oh,
NCR
okay, so
patrols
it's
do a
that.
good
That's
job
what's
of
over
keeping
there.
the highway clear. But I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the
Understood.
road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
I got you. Got any work available?
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there
I've
is
been there
junk,
already.
but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Well, I already got in there, so...
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
Cool.
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap. Oh. Well, go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you anyway. It'll be more useful to you than me.
Well, I appreciate it, Sonny. We do around here.
I hunt geckos, mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Uh-huh.
Sure, what do you want to know? Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town.
Well,
The
you did
NCR's
tell me
got
about
an
it
outpost
already.
there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that
Okay.
direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
Gotcha. Yeah, what is new NCR? New Chemical Romance is my
The
headcanon.
New California Republic.
I was
Bunch of
close.
settlers and soldiers coming in from the west.
I had one
fixing
word
on
right.
making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Around here,
Kind of creatures
mostly
are out there.
coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
Gotcha. That's all I
If you
wanted
want
to
to
know.
know anything else, just ask.
I'd like to know if you're free, by chance, sometime soon.
Until next time.
I like a woman that can take care of herself and potentially lift me. Maybe hurt me. What? Anyway. Let's go talk to Granny. Let's see what she's up to. And here we are back at the saloon yet again. Hey, Pete. Alright, where...
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
What's your problem?
What do you want?
What was that you said about Ringo?
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
This area is your territory?
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
What were you in prison
None
for?
of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
I just need to know if I should watch my step around you.
Robbed some people, burned some things, killed a few guys. Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
What's that help you take over this town?
Let me get out of town before we talk. Too many unfriendly ears around.
We know about the Legion.
I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
Sounds like you're afraid of him.
Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important.
See ya.
Hey. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally
Yep.
got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Hello there. Overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town.
Starr?
Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
I'm surprised you actually just even gave me that information. I'm a stranger to you. Why not just kill Cobb?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Never mind.
All right.
Let's talk about something else. What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
So I help Ringo and Good Springs will like me more. What if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Trying to track down the people who attacked me.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
What's that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
Where are they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Huh. Want me to take a look at your broken leg? Right. Yep.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Huh.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, Trudy. Hey, we leveled up. All right. Beep, boop, bup, bup. We're gonna put a few points into guns. A few points into lock picking. And we'll go with survival. Okay, what do we got here? Confirmed bachelor. In combat, you do plus 10 damage against male opponents. Outside of combat, you'll sometimes have access to unique dialogue options when dealing with the same sex. Intense training. With the intense training perk, you can put a single point into any of your special attributes. Lady killer. 10% damage against female opponents. Outside of combat, you'll sometimes have access to unique dialogue options when dealing with the opposite sex. Tension. The bonus is granted by skill magazines that last 3 times as long. With each rank in the Swift Learner perk, you gain an additional 10% of total experience points whenever experience points are earned. Ooh, that's kind of good. That's pretty good. We're going to go with the charismatic, though. Go with the lady killer. Alright, so where is this jukebox now? You said it's outside? Whoa, put that away. This radio? Oh, I need a repair of 20. So we need to level up a little bit. Where the fuck? Where am I? Okay. What's our current quest? Ah. To help Ringo. Who's this dude? Oh, he's just a settler. If you don't got a name, I'm not interested. Sorry, pal. Just the way it is. Alright. Here. Oh, we got some sarsaparilla. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna take all of that. Anything cool in here? I can know. Alright. Let's talk to old Ringo.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
Not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
No. You know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you gonna do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
Don't think I can handle myself in a fight?
I was thinking of myself, actually. Who's gonna watch my back while I'm watching yours?
I guess that's fair. I'll ask around.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Can do. I'll be taking that, thank you. I'll be taking that, thank you. I'll be taking those, thank you. I'll be taking all of those, thank you. Damn, man, you were loaded up in here. Don't mind if I do, thank you. Nothing wrong with some whiskey. Alright. Well, we've got our mission. Let's go pay a visit to Sunny.